What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I'm bringing you guys some absolutely insane Destiny gameplay. This is a 22 gun streak, so 22 kills with my guns without dying. Obviously there's no vehicles in this game, and no vehicle kills obviously is in a vehicle map, but I want an absolute tear, an absolute rampage in this, and you can enjoy that in the background. Basically a highlight of the streak itself, and with the boring parts kind of cut out and me running around trying to find people, that stuff's cut out. It's just the interesting stuff right here, and make sure you watch to the end. There's madness just increases, it gets even more intense. And do give the video a like rating if you want to see more Destiny on this channel. I would really appreciate that. And also for this crazy 22 gun streak. And also leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts on how you're getting on with Destiny. Do you like it? What level are you? What class are you? And if you don't have it, you plan on getting it. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about Destiny so far. I'm personally loving this game at the moment. We're playing it non-stop pretty much. And the weapon I'm using for most of the streak is the Spin Devil 3AA. You can see right here. And this is a rare fusion rifle. I'm currently have it on 191 attack. And the fusion rifles are probably my favourite type of weapon in the game so far. I think I went like a streak, maybe like 4 people to start off the streak. Like, it was an insane clip. In a few seconds, I dispensed like most of the team. They came up through this window and I just destroyed them all. And it's such a fun weapon to use. And I lived so long that I managed to get 3 supers in the one life. That's how long I lived and how much XP I managed to rack up during this one life. I got 3 supers. So that's 3 of the golden guns, obviously 9 bullets. I did miss 3 of them, so I got 6 kills out of the 22 are with the golden super gun of my hunter, of course, and then I got the rest of them, most of them with the fusion rifle, of course, and a few with my auto rifle and knife and grenades and all that stuff. Now, you might be thinking, looking at this gameplay, the fusion rifles are very, very overpowered. I will admit this gameplay does make it look like that, and they are pretty good weapons, but I definitely don't think they're overpowered. This is just one of those rare gameplays where everything just goes your way and everything was perfect. And it may seem like I was probably playing against a bunch of low levels, but everyone on the other team was actually above level 20. Most of them are level 22s. There was level 24 in there as well. And so they've all played the game long enough. They know what's going on. They know the deal. And I'm not just destroying a bunch of low levels that have never played the game before. But this is a very close quarters map. And running around B, keeping them off with this fusion rifle was very, very effective for me. And if you come up with a fusion rifle, all you need to do is jump, move fast, and put some distance between you two. As a fusion rifle player myself, I do find it very hard to track people who move very fast. They're very easy to avoid simply if you just learn how to move fast and dodge their shots, because obviously once they get that first shot off and they miss, then it's pretty impossible that they'll be able to kill you by the time they can get off a second shot. You can just destroy them in the time it takes them to recharge it. That's definitely the downfall of fusion rifles. They are one-shot kills, but they do take a while to charge, so don't worry about them. Everything has a weakness and everything has kind of like a counterbalance. Make sure you're dodging a lot and jumping, because it's very, very hard, pretty much impossible to kill someone with a fusion rifle if they're moving very, very quickly. And it's also a very common misconception I will talk about Destiny with the Crucible and the PvP that I'm playing right now. A lot of people seem to think that if you have a rare or exotic or legendary weapons that you'll have an advantage over other people and that your weapons will be better essentially because they have more attack and they do more damage in theory. But that is completely wrong. There's actually a balancing system in place. I can't remember exactly how it works. At E3, one of the Bungie developers explained the system to me, and it's basically an algorithm or formula where I think it brings everyone in the lobby down to whoever has the weakest weapons and weakest armor in the lobby. So it might take an average of everyone in the lobby or do some kind of scaling, something like that, but essentially all I know is that it's very balanced. I can have exotic, let's say auto rifle with 300 attack, and it'll do exactly the same damage as your common auto rifle with 30 attack. There's no disadvantages in terms of like damage and attack and which weapon is more powerful. There's no disadvantages in that field at all. They're all completely level playing field. And but there are some advantages, for example, with the rare weapons where you can get extra attachments, and this is how you can actually be a better player and have better weapons than someone else. Because if someone has a weapon that has, say, a better fire rate on it, then that means they can kill someone quicker than obviously a weapon that has a lower fire rate, or if mine has a bigger clip and it can dispense obviously more bullets for reloading. That's a slight advantage right there. So there are advantages in the sense that if you have a better fire rate or better reload speed or bigger magazine size, then you can have advantage there. But obviously in terms of damage, as I explained, there are no kind of like unbalanced things going on right there. And but there are events such as the Iron Banner from the beta, you might remember, and there are lots of events coming up right now where they turn off the balancing system completely for these events specifically. So you can go into these specific playlists, call the Iron Banner or whatever the event is called, and people with exotic weapons, they will do better damage. So you don't want to go in there unless you have rare gear. It's a very, very strange game mode. You'll either do very well or very badly depending on what kind of gear you have. And if you haven't got very good gear, you don't want to go anywhere near that playlist because people with exotic weapons will absolutely destroy everything. But those playlists are very specific ones where they do turn off the balancing system. Obviously the Crucible is always going to remain the same with the balance system still in place, but on these specific events you will see like a little icon that kind of notifies you that the system will be turned off, and people with better weapons will do better damage than you. So you have to go in there only if you have very, very good gear and you're confident that you're going to do well. But that's a very interesting game mode. Can't wait to play some of those. It's definitely going to be very, very crazy to see some of the gear that people have and kind of the difference that it makes. But that's kind of basic information about Destiny in case you didn't know, and in case some people think that I'm just destroying with a rare fusion rifle. Because it's rare, that's not the case. It's the same as any other fusion rifle in the lobby. They're all pretty much the same. But I really do like the fusion rifles. They look cool as well as being very satisfying to get a kill with. One tip I would give is I like to kind of charge mine like a little bit when I know someone's coming around the corner. I like repeatedly tap the trigger, which kind of like pulses up a little bit, and then I get it kind of almost ready, and that might kind of save me, say, a fraction of a second, which could come in very handy when it comes to a very tight gunfight phase in an auto rifle, and I'm kind of tapping the trigger, kind of getting it charged up. It might shave a tiny second off the actual charge time and get me that kill a little bit quicker. But that has been a look at Destiny and a little bit of gameplay. Hope you enjoyed that insane gameplay. Definitely give it a like rating if you did enjoy, and but yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more videos. If you want to check out some cheap games, check out G2A in the description. They're doing some really good deals on PC games, export live codes, all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.